Good morning. Today we are going to be doing a quick screencast on how to retrieve a report that you uploaded to your HomeGauge dashboard but may no longer have it in your software on your computer. So I'm looking for a report in my software, and here's the software that lives on my computer, and at the top left I'm going to click on Open, like I'm going to open a report because I want to see if the report is currently on my computer. When I click Open, I'll see all the reports available to me to open. And I'm looking for East West Street, I think is the name of the street. And I don't see it here. But I know I've distributed this report, so I'm going to go to my HomeGauge dashboard and see if I can find it. So at the top here, I'm just going to click on HG Services, and I'm going to go to View Uploaded Reports. When I do this, it will open my browser and navigate me to the internet where I've uploaded my reports. So actually the report at the top here is the one I need, but if I couldn't find it right away, I could just use this search option on the right to find the property. If you know just the number to the house, if you're searching by address, you can just type in the number to the house. You don't have to put out the whole thing. Or you can search by the full address or by a variety of other things by clicking on more search options. When we click there, you can see you can search by customer name, the report ID, the date range, all that type of thing, okay? But I see my report already on the left. So here, there's some menus that go across. Overview, Manage, Viewing. So I'm looking for 213 East West Street. And what I need to do is click on the Manage option here. And I need to download this report. It's already on my dashboard. It's not on the hard drive of my computer. Maybe I need to do a reinspection. Maybe I'm working on another computer and I uploaded this for distribution and I realized there was an error, but I have HomeGauge on another computer and I can pull it down. So for whatever reason, I don't have my original computer with me where I wrote it. So I'm going to go to the Manage tab and come down here to download. Okay. When I do that, it's going to bring me to this other page, and if you want to, you can read the instructions. These instructions are pretty much what I'm going to do. So what I plan on doing here is downloading this document, this report. It will be brought down onto my computer in a zip file, and I'm going to need to put it in a specific place in order for HomeGauge to read it. It needs to be in the Documents HomeGauge Reports folder. Okay, and when I get it in there, I will then navigate to the reports folder on my computer and I'm going to extract the file and then take one more step and it'll show up in my software. So right now I'm going to click on Download Document. This is a Windows 8 computer. Each computer kind of has a different way of doing this, so you want to be sure you read every screen. And if you download things onto your computer, you need to know where they go. So when I click Download Document, you'll notice down here in the bottom, since I'm in an Internet Explorer, it gives me this option. Do you want to open or save this? What I do when I see this in Internet Explorer, and many of you are probably seeing something similar when you do it, I like to click on this little arrow right here so that I can go to Save As and select exactly where I want it to save. I'll go to Save As. And when I do that, it's going to open the files on my computer. Like, where do you want to save it, Shancy? So where I want to save it is in my Documents, HomeGauge, and Reports. I need that file to be in the Reports folder. So you're going to notice what this path looks like up here. It's my computer, Documents, HomeGauge, Reports. This is the default location of the HomeGauge data folder. So I'm going to come down here now. It's in the Reports folder, and I'm going to click Save. down here. Now it's been downloaded. So I'm going to minimize my browser, and I'm going to come down into the Documents folder of my computer. So in Windows 8, there's this little Manila folder down here. If you have Windows 7, if you click on your Start button, you'll be able to find your Documents folder there. I'm going to click on this little Manila folder. And when I do that, it opens up my Explorer on my computer. I'll double click on Documents and double click on HomeGauge. When I come down in here, I need to go into Reports. You'll notice that this file right here is the one, it has today's date, okay? And this is the one I just pulled down. You can see I've done this before, but what I'm looking for is something I did today. So I'm looking for today's date, and here's the file. Well, it's in this Manila folder with a zipper on it, which means it's locked. My software can't read it unless I extract it. So I am going to right-click on that document, on that folder. It brings up this menu, and I will go to Extract All. It pops up this screen that says, hey, what do you want to do with this? I want you to notice something. If you come to this screen and there's a check mark in this box that says Show Extracted Files When Complete, just uncheck that, because if you leave it checked, it's still going to work, but all these folders will show up, and it can be distracting, and you feel like you've missed a step. What have I done? Just make, no, that doesn't have to have a check mark in there, so I always uncheck that. So now all I'm going to do is come down here and click on the button that says Extract. And it happens really quickly. It goes right through. And now you'll notice that I have two files in my reports folder, two folders in my reports folder, one with the zipper on it with the 4501653, and one without the zipper. So I've extracted it, and it created a file folder with the information that I need in it. So I can close out of this screen now. So now in my HomeGauge software, I can go up to Open Report. You'll notice the report is not in there. And that is because traditionally you don't put a folder in that reports folder. Traditionally you create the report, or you pull it from the cloud, or something like this. But because I manually put something in the reports folder, I have to click the button at the bottom of this screen that says Refresh Database. And all that means is, hey, HomeGauge, read the information that's in my reports folder, please. You have to say please. And when it does that, now you can see that my report is now here. See it? Mary Customer. It's at the top. And I can open it. And here's my report. It has my information in it. And that is how you retrieve a report from your HomeGauge dashboard, get it into your software again so you can work it, and modify it or do a reinspection, whatever you need to do. This only works if you're using the uploading service through HomeGauge Services and uploading your report in the web presentation or HTML format. I hope this helps.